Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Have you ever loved someone, even though being with them hurt you? Have you ever stayed in a relationship that made you anxious, small, or lonely, and you didn't even know why? Have you ever told yourself, I should leave, but I can't? What if I told you that this isn't weakness? What if I told you your brain is actually working against you? Psychology shows something shocking. Your brain can mistake pain for love and safety for boredom. And if you don't understand why, you will keep feeling trapped in relationships that slowly drain your life. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why your heart keeps choosing what hurts. Your brain has one main job, not happiness, not love, not joy. Its job is survival. Your brain asks only one question: is this familiar? Not, is this healthy? Not, is this good for me? Just, have I seen this before? Because familiar feels safe, even when it's painful. This is why people stay in toxic relationships. This is why people go back to exes. This is why people tolerate disrespect. Not because they want pain, but because their brain recognizes it. Let's talk about Maria. Maria is 34, smart, beautiful, emotionally aware, but she's stuck in a relationship that slowly crushes her. Her partner ignores her feelings, makes her feel small, never really shows up. Her friends say, why don't you just leave? But Maria can't. Every time she tries, her chest tightens, her stomach twists, her mind panics. Why? Because her brain is screaming, don't go, this feels familiar. Maria grew up in a home where love meant walking on eggshells, earning attention, not being too much. So now, when someone treats her the same way, her brain says, this must be love, even when it hurts. Here's a dark psychology truth. Your brain releases the strongest chemicals when something feels emotionally intense, not safe, intense. Fear, uncertainty, longing, and anxiety create dopamine and adrenaline, and your brain confuses that rush with love. That's why chaos feels exciting, emotional distance feels mysterious, unpredictability feels romantic, and calm, steady, consistent. Your brain calls that boring, not because it is, but because it doesn't create the same chemical rush. Jason always says, I need a spark, but every time he feels that spark, the relationship ends badly. The spark is actually emotional uncertainty, fear of losing the person, craving validation. His childhood taught him that love was earned, not given, so his nervous system learned no anxiety equal to no love. Your brain is not stupid. It is loyal to the emotional world you grew up in. So it keeps pulling you back to people who don't fully choose you, relationships that feel unstable, situations that make you prove your worth. Because that is what love felt like, even if it was painful. When you think about leaving a toxic relationship and feel panic, that's not love. That's your nervous system, afraid of losing what it recognizes. Your brain says, at least I know this pain. Unknown feels dangerous, so it holds you in place. David always ends up with emotionally unavailable partners. When someone is kind and consistent, he feels bored. When someone is distant, he feels obsessed. Why? Because his childhood was emotionally distant. His brain mistakes emotional coldness for love. You don't fix this with willpower. You fix this by retraining your nervous system. Step 1. Notice when calm feels uncomfortable. Step 2. Stay anyway. Step 3. Let your brain learn something new. Healing is not finding perfect love. Healing is teaching your brain that love does not have to hurt. You were not born broken. You were trained. Your brain learned love in a painful place, but it can learn again. If this video made you realize something about your relationships, comment, I'm choosing something better. Subscribe for more psychology that changes your life.